This weekend, you are joining us as we go to a full power cacao ceremony. Okay, and what better way to start than this morning we're going to have some cacao whilst we have breakfast, and then we're going to have a chat with you all. So there it is on the cooker, just very gently cooking on a very low light. We've got it on 3. I've added some ground ginger, ground cinnamon and some coconut sugar, okay? And what we'll do is we'll have a chat with you in a bit just to let you know how this weekend is going to play out and our plans. Also as well, if you want to know how to make cacao, I'll put a video below in the description in the pinned comment, and I'll put our playlist, our cacao playlist, in the description and pinned comment too. Hello and welcome to a vlog.
We're back. We're back. We've not been on for ages, have we? It feels like an eternity.
We've been on the internet a lot. We've been filming a lot, but we've not done a vlog for ages. We did one on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But we did that on our other channel, The Thackeray's, where we do our travel vlogs. But we're doing this vlog on here, my channel, Claire Thackeray.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yes.
Forgot we were doing that. I was thinking this was going on The Thackeray's.
And this is Gary, if you've never met him before, on our other channels. We're going to put this vlog on here because we've spoken a lot about cacao on here. So I thought you'd all might appreciate it on here rather than on the Thackeray's, and with the spiritual element as well. I thought it suited it better here.
Yeah.
I have said in the last clip that any content in relation to cacao that I've done on here, I'll pin below in the description box in the pinned comment. So we've got our cacao. There you go.
Yummy.
Had breakfast. So it is on the Sunday, the 23rd of March. It's at, I forgot what it's called. It's in Manchester, the Forum in Manchester. It looks like a big event space. As well.
Good catch.
Yeah. We're going to be leaving today. We're going to be going over to Manchester. We're staying in the Village Hotel in Cheadle. I think that's how they say it.
Cheadle-Hulme, I think. Is it Cheadle-Hulme or Cheadle? It's Cheadle. No, it's Cheadle. It's just Cheadle.
Cheadle. And we've got access to the gym, the pool. We're going to take a picnic in with us for tonight, I think. Didn't we say that?
Yeah, we're going to pop to the supermarket and get a picnic, get some water.
Get some treats and stuff. We can use the gym, the pool. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning and have a nice early breakfast because you've got to do a period of fasting before Sunday.
Really looking forward to that.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And then the event starts at 1 p.m. and it's until 6. And then after the event, we've ordered a vegan meal because they're providing vegan meals at a cost with a company called Invigorate, plant-based catering. They do weddings and stuff. So that'll be nice to help ground you afterwards, because I think the fasts we'll possibly have finished eating by 8:30, so it could be easy, well over 10-hour fast, I think. You'll be fine.
That was belly rumbling.
No, it wasn't.
Already. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just reiki myself.
You'll be fine. Yeah, you can reiki yourself now, can't you?
Can indeed.
So I'm going to take journals. I bought a yoga mat. You had already had a yoga mat, didn't you?
Yes. Yours is better than mine.
I know, mine's like a foamy. I'll show you it in a bit. It's like a foam, so it's much more comfortable than one of those flat ones like you've got.
Yeah.
Cheers. And then Sunday night, once we get back, we're just going to chill out. This week is just about chilling really and relaxing.
Yeah.
We've got the will. We work together on a Monday, don't we?
You do, yeah.
For Ascension. So we've got Monday. We'll be travelling back Monday, and then on Tuesday I've got Tuesday off, just in case. I've done a cacao ceremony before, not with full power cacao, for my shamanic training, and it literally floored me. But I was in a different space back then, and it was a different way of doing things. And I literally vomited the whole week afterwards. But I will preface, I was a different person back then. I had a lot to shift. So I'm hoping that I used to have much more violent reactions to healing back then. I don't tend to have that. I tend to go more tired and lethargic now, and then I come back. But yeah, but it's your first one. As I'm talking, I'm thinking, God, it's your first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's got a nice energy as Liam Browne. It's not all because I struggle with a lot of this type of stuff because it can get really pretentious.
I don't think he'd want people throwing up after his
no
ceremonies, to be honest. No. It's not a good look, is it?
Yeah. You can't.
I'm sure people would, but en masse, it's not a good look.
Oh
is
no,
it?
no, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. That was a different time. When I did that years ago, it must have been 2019, 2018. I'd had a ball of massive energy there that used to cause weird sensations. It was awful. By the end of the day, it'd be like a lead balloon there. So that's around about the heart space. So obviously, whatever came with the cacao cleared it out. I've not had that since. So
No?
thank God.
Good, isn't it?
And I think the reaction as well was part, and I've explained this in other videos, part of the shamanic training that you do when you are taken to the brink of something, and usually it's like a death of the old self. So you can really have a physical reaction. Some people have an accident, some people get an illness, some people just, it's organic. You know what I mean? So there you go.
Let's see.
Take your journal. It does dancing as well as part of these ceremonies. You're like, oh my God. So yeah, that's it. We will catch up with you throughout this vlog. I don't know how long it's going to be.
I think I'd be everybody's conscience on this video.
Why?
as the outsider.
Why?
People who are a bit, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'll be that person.
Yeah.
I'll be that little angel on the shoulder going, actually, it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean?
I think you'll enjoy it. I've watched a lot of his stuff online. I like his energy. I like his podcast. Oh, and by the way, in case anybody's wondering, this isn't sponsored by Full Power.
No, we don't get this for free. We've had to pay for
But if
this.
you are watching, Liam, I would like to come on your podcast at some point.
And we would like some stuff for free as well.
Well, if you watch me in my room, if you watch over that, I think it's over that shoulder. There's 3 big bags of cacao. Because I took advantage of the Mother's Day deal.
Cheers, Liam.
So I've got 3 big bags lined up because I do like it. I hardly drink coffee now, so I find when I'm drinking this, you can feel the energy in it. When I drink coffee now, even though we've got a coffee machine and we drink decent coffee, when I drink coffee, it feels dead. And that for me is a big thing because I used to love cappuccinos, and I actually struggle to walk past a Caffè Nero, a Starbucks or a Costa di Ne. Whereas now I'm like, so I might swap, if I fancy a hot drink, I might get hot chocolates in future.
So if you're watching Starbucks, Caffè Nero, you're missing out. You need to start serving cacao.
You need to get in touch with Liam. We see this is how it all works, you see. You need to get in touch with Liam Browne. Which they're already trying to do that anyway.
I'd like to think they probably will be, yes.
When you think about that time we went to Buxton and I had that weird experience with coffee, I'd never, when people said I got the jitters with that, oh, I felt sick, because you had one in Annick once, didn't you?
Yeah.
But we went to, was it Caffè Nero in Buxton, and after I came out, I felt really faint and jittery, but really like faint, but
It was Costa, wasn't it?
No, I'm sure it was Caffè Nero. It was Caffè Nero, I'm sure of it.
I don't know.
It was Nero, I know it, because I remember the inside of it.
Usually right, I'm usually wrong.
And I actually felt so sick. I didn't know whether I wanted to pass out or go for a run, which is a weird place to be. And I just felt so sick.
It's a drug at the end of the day, isn't it? Caffeine, and you have too much caffeine in one hit. It has a similar effect to any narcotic, or you know what I mean. It'll stimulate you for a bit and then just knock you out. Yeah, it's not great, but everything in its small proportion, I think. I'm going to try and keep doing the coffee, but only maybe the weekends. But we'll see how we go.
A small one. You go to Costa and you get a large one, and it's like
A Super Bowl, I call it. A Super Bowl of coffee. It's just ridiculous. That's what I had in Annick, wasn't it? It was like, I don't really go coffee shops, so I just ordered a coffee and it came and it was massive, wasn't it?
But there was another story to that, if you remember. It was weird energy in there, wasn't there?
Oh.
Do you remember? I went and partly my fault, I should have spoke up about it, but there were some weird energies in there. And I just sat down and I actually finished mine, went and just pushed it away. And I just didn't think to say to Gak, because she just went, and I just didn't think to say, this is weird. And I think you were a little bit affected by energies and caffeine.
Yes.
Just weird stuff, weren't they? Just a weird energy in there.
And the even funnier thing in that story is I drunk my coffee, Claire didn't, and it was Claire that wanted a coffee, and I didn't want one.
can feel it. It's like when I'm sitting down to food that's not energetically nice, it's like goblins, it's horrible.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, you can feel it.
Like that, pushing it away. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need to do another cacao chat on here. I might do one on Tuesday, actually.
We're technically doing one now.
Yeah. Think of a subject. I don't know when this is going to get uploaded.
Monday, hopefully.
Is it?
We'll see how we go.
Yeah, Mr. Techie here.
We'll see how we go.
So Gary's in charge of uploading our videos now. This is why things are a little bit more smarter than back in the olden days where I used to see me pushing buttons on and off. Why you got music on, why you getting proper thumbnails.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully people are enjoying the music. I may do an upgrade on your channels. Your channel's due an upgrade, I think. Now I've learned a few more tricks.
Yeah, because when we first put this music up at the beginning of the video, you were very new to working with music and putting it together. But yeah, many people loved it, but many people didn't. It's hard to please everyone, isn't it? Some people like soft mellow music, some people, you can't please everyone, and some people like jazzy music, some people like lots of colour and flashing, some people like it muted.
GT Tarot.
Yeah, I see that, I can't deal with yours.
I love mine. We still need to do it. We're going to do a video and see if people will do a vote on it.
Because your channel, GT Tarot, is changing its name, isn't it? We're just trying to have a think about what we're going to do with it.
Yeah, we're working out a name. We've got a potential name, but it's quite long-winded. What was it? The Thackeray's Universal Tarot.
I just think knock the off and call it Thackeray's Universal Tarot.
GTCT Universal Tarot.
No, that's a mouthful, that.
Isn't it? It is.
CT, no.
What?
Say call it Royal Tarot, that's Royal with an E on it.
Royale.
Yeah.
Royale.
As in Casino Royale.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. CT Royale Tarot.
Yeah. Anyway, we will see you in the next clip. We'll do little meetups like this throughout. Have a little chat. And it'll be interesting to have you along with, because obviously you're science-based, aren't you? Although you are starting to gradually come over to the light side. So it'll be interesting to have Gary on this journey rather than someone that's a strong, firm believer, to get your perception of it.
And we'll just see what we can film. I don't want to upset Liam.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Although a clip I saw the people were filming in there, but it all helps though, doesn't it? I mean, you won't be filming the full ceremony.
No,
You'll be filming
just
different clips when you go in a little bit.
I'll film Claire dancing.
No.
Claire dancing, and Claire dancing.
No.
Now, we'll see what we can get.
Yeah.
And I'll try and put it together as quickly as possible.
Let me know in the comments if you've been to one of Full Power Cacao ceremonies.
Or a cacao ceremony.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be full
Because they're
power.
getting more and more popular now.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be Liam Browne's. Could be anybody's. Joe Blogg's cacao ceremony.
One of the things I'm pondering is doing the training, the cacao training, the facilitator training.
Yeah. We'll see.
So I would like to do that. I think cacao's been such a game changer. For me, it's... Because I had such a bad experience with it the first time, and I think that wasn't to do with the cacao, it was to do with what was shifting. Which shows the power of it, because it is a gentle medicine, but it's also a powerful medicine. That I think it does, like Liam says, it does need to be out there. And people do need to be drinking it regular. Because it just does.
Yeah. Not just his, any form of cacao.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have to be his. Although we can advertise it, Liam, if you pay us the right amount of money. Joking. No, I'm not joking.
Anyway.
I'll speak to you later, Liam. Speak to you tomorrow.
You see, I thought the universe was cutting you off then, Gary.
Yeah, we got cut off there for a second.
For your rustling.
But me doing videos on camera, I used all my memory up.
So your camera kicked out, didn't it? So,
and the universe didn't want me to hustle Liam Browne.
I actually genuinely thought that had happened then. I was like, you need to rein it right back. But actually, no, this is what it's all about. It's about shouting each other out and having a laugh and helping each other, isn't it?
I think he'd find it funny. I hope, anyway.
You would. So, you're going to go make us a picnic, aren't you? Picnic lunch?
Yeah, we're going to have a picnic lunch.
We're going to go get some Mother's Day cards as well and get those posted. And I'm going to pack the case.
I forgot all about Mother's Day. I did Inspiration Corner. I've not wished people a happy Mother's Day on the Inspiration Corner video for Mother's Day. Whoops.
You can do a separate one, Gary. You can do a reading on it.
Could do, yeah.
Could do.
All the mothers love Mother's Day, and all the children are like, oh God, it's Mother's Day.
This phone's going to cut out again in a minute, Gary.
Yeah. The universe is going to have sweating now.
I know. Are we not flush? Anyway, we'll see you in the next clip.
So long for now.
Hi, folks. So this is my yoga mat that I was telling you about that's a nice foam-based one, a nice thick foam-based one. And it's called Browne, I think. Browne. Yeah, and it comes with its own little case, which, well, it's not a case, it's the, let me just hold the camera. And there you go. There you go. And that's Gary's. Nice, isn't it? So, some of the things that I am packing to take with me. So that's the case, which is nearly done. And if we zoom over here. So this is the book that I'm currently reading. It's Liam Browne's book, so Dealer to Healer. I can really recommend this. I'm about that much way through it. Fascinating book, absolutely fascinating. That's my next book I'm going to be reading, 6 Tudor Queens, loving this series. Journal, inks, I love these pens actually. Fountain pen, the good old travel tarot cards, Agua de Florida water. Hello folks, so I ordered this book series a few days ago. Have any of you read it? What do you think of it? I have never read it. I saw my friend Kirsty was reading one of these books and I was like, got pulled in. And I thought, I need to read this series. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. Here are the beautiful views of the Peak District and what a wonderful treat it was. Some more wonderful views as we drive through the Woodhead Pass between Sheffield and Manchester. We are now pulling into the village hotel at Cheadle, where we'll be staying for the next 2 nights.
Looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I like it actually. And here's his room. It's a club room. 503. Do we do the honours, Gary?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Swish.
And here we go. Here's the room. It's nice, isn't it?
It is. Couch is bigger than bed.
God, yeah.
I can shower now.
I like this that they do in the village, where they do the village news. With all the info on. That's nice, isn't it? Jellies. And a complimentary water bottle. Coffee machine and tea facilities. And the bathroom. Here we go. Nice shower space. Hello.
been to a plant medicine ceremony before? Put your hand up. Okay. Who's not been to a cacao ceremony before? Put your hand up. In the journey. But to have this solidity that every day you practice, every day that you pray, every day you meditate, every day you move your body a little bit. Yeah, it's fundamental. Like ideally, commit to something, commit to a series of practices, and do them as soon as you get up in the morning. Start your day this way. Cold shower, bang, you're on it, you get Gana, Patayay Namaha, but do it in like from Willie Shaw. Gana, Patayay Namaha. Sing it however you want. Sing it however you want. You can do it in Scouse. It's like crying my eyes out as soon as that Mother of the Rose come on. Like I'm listening to, do you know when you listen to it on your Spotify and then you're actually with them people, it's like fanboy. So yeah, we're going to sing Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. And then after that Sita Ram, if you've not got the words by then, yeah, everyone should be singing by the end of this. Actually, by the end of the track, you need to be stood up, yeah? If you're not stood up, someone will pick you up, yeah? And then we'll get into the real work after that, yeah? So enjoy this bit, because hopefully after this bit, you're going to be fucking really uncomfortable, and then loving the uncomfortableness because you're going to be like, this is going to lead to something fucking great, yeah? And have a piss whenever you want. Take my top off and now I've got a microphone on there. Fucking hot. Sorry for the swearing. I'm not. Fuck yeah. I was doing this cacao ceremony in the Cotswolds and it was so posh, man. And I don't even use the C word. And I dropped the C word like twice. I was like, fuck, I was like pretty heavy. What I usually do in posher places, I swear more. Because I want to trigger the fuckers. With Lady Cacao, Ishkakakakadeva. Much gratitude to Lady Cacao and all the abundance that she brings into our lives, all the prosperity. Cacao is all about fertility, it's about prosperity, it's about abundance, it's about love, it's about the heart chakra, about opening the heart chakra, letting everything filter through the heart chakra, and letting that, let the brain of the soul is in the heart chakra. And it's like, can we use this as our guide more than this, which is just a muscle, yeah? This is just a functional muscle. A lot of people say, get out of the head, get into the heart. You'd be fucked without the head, yeah? Has anyone took LSD? Yeah? You can't fucking, you don't, when you get the butter out of the fridge, the process of getting it back in there is like, well, where the fuck, what? I don't know how, what? I know that goes somewhere, but where the fuck?
Hi folks. At this point, we're going to head into a guided healing meditation, and we decided, for the benefit of everyone and privacy, that we wouldn't film this bit. So that's why there's a bit of a change in the filming. And then what happened, it went to a guided meditation, it went into deep healing, release, transformation, and then we came out and we went straight into music and dance in order to release those energies. And that's where you'll see us in a minute. Bye.
being uncomfortable, yeah? Hopefully everyone's got a bit uncomfortable at some point. I want everybody to come as close to the stage as possible. Don't worry if you're sitting on someone's shit. We're all one, yeah? Come get close. Close again, close! Close again. Everyone can stay stood up, sweet. Awesome. Right. One last song, then we're gonna close the shit down. So this song, everyone know who Antama is? Who doesn't know who Antama is, put your hand up. Antama. Who? Antama, as you say around here. Antama's a fucking next level G, right? A mantra specialist and otherworldly being. Now when you meet otherworldly beings, I remember he was doing something at my festival, and this guy come to me and was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, he went, I've never met anyone like that before. I was like, it's untimable. So if you can manifest the energy of this mantra into your physical being and let it sit there, and every time anything comes up, you remember this song, you remember that everything's good. Like when my car rolled down a hill and smashed into a wall, it was good. But if you put the tinted tomato not in the line of tinted tomato, I will fuck you up. Yeah? Because someone said, oh, you're OCD. I'm not. It's like, no, you're just a messy fucker. Yeah? I'm just organised, and that is why I'm successful. Yeah? You know where your tomatoes are, keep them in a line. And when you restock them, put the new ones to the front. Otherwise, you'll go in your cupboard in like 4 years, and you'll have like out-of-date tomato as it is, and there's no need to stress, cause it's a blessing just to live. Sing it. All that is happening as it is, and there is no need to stress, cause it's a blessing just to live. All that is happening as it is, and there is no need to stress, cause it's a blessing just to live. Fucking smile. All that is happening as it is, and there is no need to stress, cause it's a blessing just to live. Again. All that is happening as it is, and there is no need to stress, cause it's a blessing just to live. Hands on heart. Just to live. 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 Just to live.
Hello,
We're back, we're home.
we're back from the cacao ceremony. Our first full power cacao ceremony. I've had a cacao ceremony before as part of my training, which was a lot smaller and intimate. But this is your first one, isn't it?
It was, yeah.
Your first ever cacao ceremony. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
That was good.
As you saw, we stayed at the village in Cheadle, and I went to the gym the first night, didn't I?
You did.
You relaxed.
I was knackered after the drive.
To be fair though, you've just done your level 1 Reiki, and there's a lot of purging to be had from that. A lot of release. It just doesn't last for the 21 days. They say it does, but it goes, as you'll all know, when you're going through releases and stuff, they can go on for a long time.
We actually did an hour healing session while you were in the gym. On myself. So.
Yeah. So, we went to the cacao ceremony, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
It was at the Forum in Manchester.
Withenshaw.
The Withenshaw, that's what it's
Withenshaw,
called. And
which
it was
is
something
where
like that, but I've forgotten the name.
Yeah, it's Withenshaw. It's where Liam Browne is from.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I must admit, when we got there, we had a bit of trepidation because we'd not been to an event this big. And we didn't realise that it was actually the biggest cacao ceremony ever. And possibly they didn't realise it until afterwards because they were still selling tickets. And there was a huge queue. And they came out with these leaflets. And I straight away thought, I hope this isn't one of these things where you pay for 5 hours. You know, like when you go to a gig, you think, and the main act comes on for like an hour. And it's all like backup acts. And I just had this sinking feeling of trepidation. I thought, I hope it's not where you're waiting till like 5 o'clock for him to come on. And it's all these other healers and mediums, which in some cases can be very intrusive. I've known of events where you go and they will come on to you and start latching on. So we were like, oh shit, what we've done. And then we got in. And it was like setting up, and because you're not really sure a lot of people have been before. But we really enjoyed it. And it wasn't that at all.
No, it wasn't, no.
What it was those were the people that were helping him. So you got Liam right from the start of the event, right until the end. He had small little breaks where he went on and somebody else came and did some dancing. But it wasn't like that at all. And I wish I'd known that because I wouldn't have had that trepidation. But I think that can be sometimes part of your healing. Where when you go to a healing ceremony or a personal ceremony, it's actually really normal to feel nervous to a point that you don't want to show up. And I'm glad I pushed beyond it.
Well, that's what he said, didn't he, right at the beginning? He says, you've got to feel this and you've got to be anxious over it. You need to be, this is going to be hard, this is going to be a session, this is going to be work. Yeah,
because the thing is with Liam, he trained with what I call proper healers. You see, it's a difficult one because a lot of stuff that we see can be very softly, and that's good, and there's a place for that. But actually, real healing, I am a firm believer, is blood, sweat and tears. That there are releases you've got to go through, there's things you've got to face, and Liam is very much like that as well. So when you go with a healer like that, you're going to feel that he's going to pull it out energetically. Your insecurities, and even like because I've never been to something like that. It's like, are we even good enough? You have that weird energy of, are we setting up as mats wrong? And everybody else, because we'd never done it before, people had took blankets and cushions, and we just took our mats, and that was it. If you do it, or because we are going to do it again, I would say get yourself a nice decent yoga mat, get yourself a blanket, get yourself a pillow, because for all there's a lot of dancing and raving goes on, there's also a lot of healing. It's not just dancing, because I must admit I thought, is this it? It could be just dancing, but it isn't. There is about 2 hours or something, wasn't it, in the middle?
An hour and a half, maybe, something like that. Yeah.
Where he does some deep
But there was somebody else came in and did a meditation as well for the lady. I can't remember her name. You knew about her, didn't you? I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name.
Something Shaw.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Don't guess we get the wrong name.
No. Well, it's very similar to my boss's name, but it was different. It was something Shaw though, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll put it in the comments below. We never remember when we come to do these chats, do we? And we never make notes.
Yeah. So that's what I'd recommend.
Pillar, because you can't sit cross. I'm getting to the age where I cannot sit cross-legged for too long.
I think a lot of people are like that, you know. So a lot of people lay down.
Yeah, I used to be able to sit cross-legged forever, and then I put some furniture at your mum and dad's house, and I was sat cross-legged all afternoon, and I've never been the same since. It really affected me. It was like a loss of blood into my legs, and I can't really do it for long now. So. Yes, so you can sit cross-legged, you can sit your legs in front of you, you can lay down, you can do whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable, and that's what really good.
Yeah, and I would say Liam is very different to what you see out there. I mean, even admitting he says a lot of the spiritual community hate him. Because he's not happy-clappy, he's not come by hard. Well, he is happy-clappy, but in a northern way, but he's not...
He's down to earth. He's a down to earth guy, and he is what he is.
Yeah.
He's from Withenshaw in Manchester, and he carries that with him.
Yeah.
He's got he's got the accent, he's got the mentality, and he used to drink, he used to deal drugs, he used to, he's lived a life, and he carries that along with him, and that's part of him, and that's it. I think that's really important, to be yourself.
Yeah, I think so, and I wish more people in the spiritual community would be themselves, because there's too much narcissism and there's too much practically perfect in every way energy, and it's not real. It's not real. So don't feel as though it's out your comfort zone, because it actually works. It actually works really well. And I said to you afterwards, didn't I, that a lot of people are going to be going on spiritual paths now and spiritual awakenings that have gone into drinking and drugs and partying. And if you're in that, it's a big part of your life you have to give up. And these events that he does, because he also does sober raves and all that kind of stuff, you don't lose that connection. That can be your night out.
It's like a bridge, isn't it? It's almost like a bridge to cover the gap of what you're missing, or the drink and drugs. But at least you get the music. Yeah. And a lot of the time, it's the music. Yeah, it's the music and the connection with the people that's the most important thing, rather than the actual drugs that loosen drugs and alcohol loosen the inhibitions to be able to do that. And these healing sessions help with that, and I think they've helped me. Because when we put in the Liam Browne clip, we're going to put it at the end.
We'll put it at the end.
So we met Liam at the end, and normally I would not like to go up to people because I'm quite shy. Hopefully I maybe don't come across that on the videos. But
I was surprised though that you did that.
I wouldn't do it because we went to see a guy called Jonathan Pye, didn't we? And I wanted to meet him, and I couldn't do it. And Claire actually went up there and grabbed him and said, "Meet my husband," kind of thing, "can we have a photo?" And I couldn't do it. And he said, when we're doing the healing, he says, try and pick something to try and release. And I picked that, my shyness, the inability to do that. And it worked. I went straight up to him. I was still a bit shy, you know what I mean? I think it's more starstruck.
I was starstruck. I wasn't expecting that. And I just got to see where I actually could barely speak. And you're so frustrated because there's all sorts you wanted to say about the Cacao chats we're doing here. And I didn't say any of it. And I think that's all right as well, because that was a purge.
We'd been through a lot that day, though. It was a 5-hour healing session.
50 gram of coke, 50 grams of cacao, a proper ceremonial, and all that healing. You are foggy after it.
You'll see the video at the end.
You are like all over the place. But yeah, I just wish that I knew what I know now then, but that's part of the journey. I think the first one you do, you'll possibly be really nervous and like, what am I doing? And just accept that is what it is. But keep going on them. Because one of the things my guides have said is that a lot of the spiritual community, and I was like this, have cut themselves off. They're not communicating with people. They're staying indoors. They're watching videos. They're just staying indoors. And this may be a trigger, but it's true. And that's why my guides have got me doing these chats with other people, other creators and other healers and readers, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And we should be getting out to these meditation circles and healing and connection, because otherwise how is it going to... Because when you're in a group of people like that, that energy is pulsing out. When you just sit in your home, it's not pulsing out as much. But the energy from that event, I mean, everyone says it's just like boom. And so I think one of the things we're working towards now as a wider community is to get out there and start connecting with people. Because I think there's a lot of the old wounding from when we were not part of that community, when we didn't fit in, where we were around toxicity and narcissism and craziness. And now you're in another group, and it's about building up your friendships and your connections. Because at the end as well, there's all different stalls. The leaflets that they gave out, they were all different stalls, but because I didn't fully understand, I didn't really go up to them. But I wish I'd spent time going up and actually buying produce, because again, these people need you to buy. You know, I'm guilty of it, going online to buy things. So when we go to the Leeds one, because we're going to go to the Leeds one, and those stores are there, I'm going to go up and get some stuff. And I've also started following people on Instagram.
And you bought some of the stuff already, haven't you?
Yeah, online, because I just didn't realise, because she's so...
No, but from the people that were there, not just anywhere online.
Yeah, from the people that were there. They were selling oils, sprays, the company from Glastonbury, wasn't they? So yeah, food was nice as well. I don't know if he's there, the Invigorate, I think it's called, Invigorate Catering, the vegan chef. I don't know if he's there for every event, but for this one he was. And the food was delicious.
I think he probably, I'm guessing now, but I think he does it for the raves and things. Because it's you know, the big portions of food, big vats and things. So he's doing it for the numbers. So the smaller events they might not, I don't know. But he's a DJ as well. So it just seems to be well done, doesn't it? He's got all the right parts put together. And it worked quite well. Yeah. Really good, really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to going to Leeds and doing it right. I don't know if we did do it, but it brought a lot up in me as well. A lot of where my insecurities still lay, and that is just your own bullshit in your own head, telling you old stories that we need to clear them off now. So if you've seen the footage and you've seen the Instagram videos and the Facebook stuff, give it a whirl. Go with a friend. I mean, we're going to Leeds, so, you know, inbox me. Because I know people that around that area that are thinking about it. And we can meet up. You know what I mean? This is what, you see, it's like, oh, that's cringy, is that? But it's...
You normally wouldn't do something like that, so bloody hell.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But that's the failing in the spiritual community.
We could sell the entire gig out from Clef.
The failing in the spiritual community is the fact that people won't do that. And there could be somebody watching right now that would love to do that but hasn't got a friend to go with. Or they've not got a friend that's ready to go with them. Whereas what's the problem? Why can they not email us and say we can go? And go together and have a laugh. And again, you know, it's a group of people within a group of people as well. So if you are thinking about it, send me an inbox or an email. All the details are below. You just book it through his website, and it'd be nothing to do with me booking it. You'd book it yourself, and then.
And we can do an arranged meet-up maybe.
Yeah.
Outside the event.
Yeah, we could do. Because that again.
In a pub? No, I'm joking.
10 years ago would have been.
We would have been. We'd have been in the Oak in Edinburgh.
We'd have been turning up pissed
in the
10 years
Skyrack.
ago. Having a horrible reaction to Cacao whilst pissed. Seeing demons rather than angels. But, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Really worth doing. If he's doing ones in your part of the country and you can't make it up to Leeds, then that's fine. Go to those, because it's really good. I'm sure you could go on your own. I don't think it doesn't feel oppressive or anything like that.
You could go on your own.
And he stopped the dramatics that you can get.
Yeah, because one of the things that I were terrified of, and it's a reason why I've stepped back from a lot of it, is because sometimes you get your dramatics. And when I talk about dramatics, you get your narcissistic, grandiose dramatics, the wailing, the no-needness in the spiritual community, which exists.
Too much information, I think, sometimes. Is that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been healed, you know what I mean?
And I know. And I can imagine Frimmy gets it a lot. And I was just like, I just hope, because I've known stories from clients, I've seen it as well, where it's just like, will you shut up? They take over everything. And he actually nicked it straight away. Because he said, if you're going to carry on like that, get out. Because they're faking it. But he did say as well, it's okay to naturally cry. What I'm talking about is the grandiosity that can come in. When people can come in
over to topness,
just purely to top somebody. You know, say for example, you'll be having a little weep crying, they'll see it and they'll sob. Do you know what I mean? And you'll not get the comfort. All attention goes onto them. That kind of thing. Or they'll walk in dressed like Buddha. That type of thing.
I walked in as if I was looking at going to the gym, didn't I?
Yeah.
I see the video at the end. It looks like I got dressed in the dark.
I know. You know what? That is good though, isn't it? It's good. So yeah, I would say go for it. It's also doing vegan events, and we're going to go to a vegan event, aren't we?
Yes.
And where they're going to have stalls and stuff, because our diet is through a transition at the minute. You don't do dairy at all, do you?
No, so I'm kind of transitioning to kind of eat, because every time I look for vegan stuff, because it's easier to see on the menu or whatever. If it's vegan, then I can have it, because there's not going to be any milk in it. It just means there's no meat, but I can live with that. I can live with that most of the time. The food that they laid on was really nice. I had a feeling it would be. I don't know. I just had a really good feeling the food was going to be really nice. And it was. It wasn't a massive portion. it was enough to see you on after you'd been fasting all day. We had some supper when we got back, didn't we?
Yeah.
But back to the hotel.
But, yeah, go for it. And, you know, he says, I think he says it in the bomb as well, that this will go on, the release of it goes on for weeks afterwards. Don't isolate yourself off. It's very easy to think that the spiritual community is online. Yes, it is. But also get yourself out there. It's so nerve-wracking to walk into a group of strangers. And I think 2020 didn't help with all of that. But I think it's the buzz that you get once you've faced it and got over it. And actually, the truth is, nobody really gives a shit. Do you know what I mean? I actually was surprised at how nice people were as well. People were smiling.
Yeah, it was just a nice environment to be in, wasn't it? There was no, there was no
grandiosity or something like that.
It was all, it was all, yeah.
You know,
really
like when
nice
I said
people.
when I went to the Chalice Garden, and that could have just been that particular day we were in it, and there was just no need in it whatsoever. And it was almost like the people that were there were just topping each other, and it was just like, oh my God, what is going on? What was all of that? So it was good. I don't think his energy would attract that. I think they may have latched on at the beginning of his career, but I think once they get used to and realise they're not going to get away with that.
Yeah, I don't think they'd get on with his brashness,
No.
to be honest with you. Because he's got all the right healing words. He's got all the language because he's done all the training. He's been out there. He's travelled the world, and it's amazing the stuff he comes out with. I don't know how he remembers it all. I couldn't do what he does.
He's not just done your local training. He's
not just read a book.
Yeah.
He's not just read a book and memorised a book.
No.
It's all there, and he understands it, and he trusts in it. And yeah, it's really, yeah.
That's interesting because that's just come to me. A lot of us want to do this work, but a lot of us aren't confident to go into the places like Venezuela and all of that, and into Peru. And I wouldn't, as a woman, feel confident. Not now, maybe one day, because I don't never say never. But he did. He went off and he went into all these areas, quite a mile or all of it, to study it, and then he brings it back, which is needed. Again, because that information has got to ripple out across the world. So it's not just someone that's read a few books, watched a few podcasts, he's done the work, hasn't he?
So if you don't like foul language, it might not be good for you, but if you don't mind it and you can get on with that and you want to get some decent healing, then it's definitely worth a try, because we really enjoyed it. Get 5 stars.
Yeah, I give 5 stars. We're booking again. We're gone again. We're booked now. See you in Leeds.
Yeah, we're booked. We're ready to go. We're bags are packed.
We've been saying lately that we need to book an event, but again we think about booking hotels and all of that and big halls and stuff. This could be like an event.
See how it goes.
And we could
an event.
Yeah. Even go off as food afterwards or have food there, depending on what they do. So go get your tickets booked.
Let us know.
Let us know. And yeah, watch me go proper starstruck to a point I didn't think I could speak. I couldn't speak. It was awful.
Yeah, it was all a bit of a rush as well because he was doing book signings, wasn't he? And I kind of intruded a little bit. Sorry, Liam. But yeah, I don't think he minded. I thought I managed to get a little bit of a video clip, and it'd be nice to get a better conversation. But again, I didn't feel like we had enough time.
Everyone
a piece. Yeah. I didn't want to ask too much.
Yeah.
I think we asked enough.
Yeah. And, like you'll see him at the vegan event, and you'll see him at another one, and that's how you build up, isn't it?
Yeah. He's a very nice man. I'm sure he'd be a lovely person to have a chat with. If you want to come on our channel and have a chat sometime, Liam, you're more than welcome. Claire would love to go on your podcast. Yeah. She would be able to speak, Liam, if she came on your podcast.
Oh, God.
you know, have a nice chat beforehand. It'll be fine. Once you get Claire going, you won't stop her. Watch some of her videos.
I know.
But yeah.
We'll see after we've seen Liam. Well, what's after we see Liam? We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Next video.
We're going to meet Liam next.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
So, Like, comment, share. All the details from the website, is social media. I'll put the playlist to the cacao chats that we do on here. I'll even put the video on how to make cacao, although that's on another one of our channels. I'll put that all below, so you'll be able to work your way through all the links.
We can put it up on this channel if you want. On video, should be doable.
You can share. There's a way of sharing it without having to upload it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And over to Liam.
And us. And then so long.
Bye.
Bye.
Full power! Full power! Full power, blessings, lots of love. Did you like the ceremony?
Yeah, brilliant, thank you.
Goodbye behalf of Bowen, you can do it.
Full power.